Thank you, David, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to BIBA 2018, Innovate, Evolve, Thrive. This year's theme very neatly encapsulates a developing dynamic in the insurance broking sector. Everywhere you look, innovation is happening, and happening faster than ever before. Automated vehicles are now being tested on public roads. Connected appliances are becoming commonplace. Even I have an Alexa in my kitchen. And professional football has seen the recent introduction of the video assistant refereeing system, albeit with interesting results. The challenge for the insurance industry is how to stay ahead, how to evolve systems, processes, and indeed business outlook to thrive. So our theme should resonate with us all, and our program reflects these challenges. A big thank you at this time to our principal conference sponsor, Aviva. Your support for this event is gratefully received and helps ensure it remains the premier insurance event in the world. Now, our delegates today have come from far and wide. I'm delighted to welcome Adam Ware from the state of Victoria in southern Australia. Adam is the 2017 winner of the prestigious Warren Tickle Award for Young Professional Broker of the Year in Australia. If you see Adam, will you please stop him and say good day? I'm also pleased to welcome attendees from Belgium. We have Isabel from BIPAR, our pan-European trade body here from Belgium. We have Ulrich, who is the president of BIPAR, attending from Germany. We have delegates from Gibraltar, Guernsey, Ireland, the Isle of Man, Israel, Jersey, Luxembourg, Malta, Nigeria, New Zealand, Slovakia, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, Venezuela, and the USA. Welcome to you all. I stood on this stage a year ago and announced the formation of a new BIBA working group on innovation. Under the chairmanship of Vivek Banga from Arthur J. Gallagher, and with the not inconsiderable help of BIBA's own Andy Thornley, the group is now up and running. Its remit includes to promote greater awareness of insurtech development trends, opportunities and issues, to identify areas that would benefit most from innovation and tech-led change, for example, sales and claims processes, then to widely share this feedback, particularly with the insurtech world. Finally, to identify issues that inhibit innovation within the industry, then assist in creating BIBA's response to these issues. BIBA's 2018 manifesto sets out 3 commitments we make in this space, which the innovation group is taking forward for us. The first is to establish a mechanism for brokers to become aware of new technologies, their benefits, and how they might deploy them. To help facilitate this, we've set up an innovation lounge in the exhibition hall. This will give delegates, whether you're a broker or a techie, the chance to talk informally about your issues, such as how you might use new or existing data to better understand and engage with your customers. So please go along and join in with some of these discussions. Secondly, to play an active role in setting up an insurtech cluster to help new firms develop through facilitating partnerships, collaboration, and providing help and support in becoming established. And thirdly, over the past couple of years, we've seen an increasing number of insurtech firms looking to collaborate with incumbents in the industry. This is something we very much support. The problem we need to solve is how to go about supporting and encouraging collaboration. If you're a broker looking to embrace insurtech, where do you start? I would suggest that simply Googling insurtech won't give you optimal results. Similarly, if you're an insurtech firm looking to collaborate, how do you find these firms and, crucially, the right person within them to speak to? That's where the idea of a dating agency was thought up by our cross-industry innovation group. Today, I can announce that we will be launching this service, which will bridge the gap between the two communities, and further details of how to access this will be available on the BIBA website, biba.org.uk. I must pay tribute to Ian Gray from Broker Direct, who's been heavily involved in the design of the solution, and the Conveyor team, led by Simon Cooter, who've helped build the service for us. Without their support, we would not be in a position to launch the service. The idea of a type of dating agency as a solution to this issue isn't something new. It's the premise our Find a Broker service is built upon, with much success. We very much hope this will be something of value both to BIBA members and the InsurTech community. Finally, one workstream the group have taken forward with gusto is aimed at demystifying innovation for the benefit of our members. The Innovation Working Group suggested that we might like to organise a hackathon here at conference to show how ideas form to solve identified problems. And that is what we have done. BIBA Hackathon, the Innovation Challenge, is currently taking place outside the main charter rooms. Let's now cross to Natasha Koplinski on the big screen behind me for a live update.
Well, Steve, thank you very much indeed. Can I tell you, this is where it's all happening. This is the hackathon. I think everyone's going to say good morning to you all. They've been working really, really hard. They're not supposed to have worked last night, but I think they've all been sneaking their kind of brains together and collaborating already. And this is Sian Milley from Bright Blue Hair. She is the co-creator of this hack, and she's going to tell us all about it. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of pressure, isn't there? But it all started yesterday.
Yeah, it did, Natasha. The guys were given their challenges yesterday afternoon at 5 o'clock. So we have 8 teams, 4 challenges. So each team is going to be competing with another team to solve problems for commercial lines broking and, more importantly, their end customers.
So there are 4 challenges. So there are 2 teams on each challenge. What kind of challenges are they working on?
So what we did, we talked to a lot of brokers of different shapes and sizes in preparation for the hackathon to really find out what it is that they feel gets in the way of really doing the best job for their customers. And so from all that information, we honed it down to 4 challenges in 4 key areas: claims, underinsurance, tech, and knowing the customer better.
Okay, as you said, they were given the challenges yesterday at 5 o'clock. We handed out the gold envelopes. There is a lot of pressure. They're not supposed to have worked last night, but I have a sneaky feeling that they did. We're going to come back later on today to see how they're all going, and they're going to be awarded, aren't they?
Yeah.
But how much competition is there in this room, and how much collaboration is there?
So as you know, collaborations are really, really important for good innovation. But yeah, there's a lot of competition in this room, and everyone wants to win. And it's been amazing, actually. We didn't expect quite as much energy and concentration and commitment from the teams last night. We thought that might be a get to know you. But yeah, people are taking it very, very seriously. However, they're all competing actually to produce the best solution for customer. So for both broker and customer, in this case, competition is really going to benefit everybody.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to leave you. I'm coming back later on. Everyone's walking around with these amazing little stickers. Please, can I have one? And please, can I take one back to Steve?
We've got a roll
Look,
specially
Steve,
prepared
this is
for you.
I'm coming back to see you now. Well done. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you, Natasha. That all sounds really interesting. I'm looking forward to getting well stickered later on. I'm also looking forward to helping judge the winner later on this afternoon. And if you would like to see the solutions the teams have developed, please go to Charter 1 at 10 to 3 to watch the presentation to the judges. Now, as many of you will know, each autumn, Graham Trudgill and I undertake a tour of the regions, 15 behind closed doors events with members all over the UK. This gets us in front of around 600 senior broking people and gives us the opportunity to do 3 key things. Firstly, it demonstrates the visibility that I promised of the BIBA executive when taking on this role 5 years ago. Secondly, it allows us to update members in detail about what we've been doing for you and why. But thirdly, and most importantly, it gives members the chance to let us know what you want us to lobby for on your behalf during the year ahead. That feedback genuinely forms the basis of our annual member manifesto. One issue that came up time and time again last autumn was the sheer weight of FCA regulation. Please be assured, BIBA fully supports the concept of proportionate and appropriate regulation. Our members do recognise that some of this is outside of the FCA's control. Europe dictates the need to implement the Insurance Distribution Directive and the General Data Protection Regulation. And it was government's decision to extend the senior managers and certification regime across the entire breadth of the financial services spectrum. What is within the remit of the FCA, however, is the sheer weight of activity they bestow upon our sector. Running on the screen behind me is a list of some 120 different insurance broker-related papers issued by the FCA since their launch in April 2013. 120 papers in 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's about one every fortnight. And plenty of them are heavy going. None heavier, though, than the 1,240 pages of their second consultation paper on the senior managers and certification regime that I have here. Look at the size of it. That is double-sided printing. It is almost the length of War and Peace. For a regulator who encourages smarter communications, 1,240 pages beggars belief. 70% of my BIBA member firms have 10 or less staff, and for them especially, 1,240 pages is just too much. I hope you're not applauding thinking I put my back out when I put that back. I nearly did, but I didn't. We are, by any definition, ladies and gentlemen, a low-risk sector. A sector that presents no systemic risk. I back that up by citing the very low number of complaints about insurance brokers that reach the Financial Ombudsman Service, and by the minimal effect insurance brokers have on the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. Whilst at the Conservative Party conference last autumn in this very building, we heard several ministers and senior politicians bemoaning the low productivity of UK businesses compared to their European counterparts. In our experience, this is a productive sector. However, we contend that our productivity is significantly affected by one of the most burdensome and costly regulatory regimes on the planet. We're calling for a period of stability in the rate of regulatory change, with a pause on the continual influx of new FCA requirements and a focus on proportionate supervision of our low-risk sector. We're very keen to work with Andrew Bailey, who, as you know, is our next speaker, and his colleagues at the FCA to help reduce the regulatory burden, helping to make our sector more productive. Still water, nothing stronger, I promise you, it's too early. Now, working in a collaborative manner underscores most of what we do at BIBA, whether that be with our advisory boards, our technical committees, our regional committees, and our wider stakeholders. When I look back over the last 5 years, we have come a long way in developing our reach on behalf of members. A great example recently was an approach by ITN Productions to work with us on a joint initiative. This has led to the production of an online program called De-Risking the Future. It's a news and current affairs style program that showcases the work that brokers do for their customers. It'll help generate understanding of our sector and how the insurance market is changing. With a focus on technology, it encourages others to innovate, evolve, and thrive. ITN Productions will be distributing the program online, by email, and through targeted social media advertising to consumers, businesses, politicians, and the wider industry. The program will promote brokers and the industry and support our lobbying calls on areas such as regulation and insurance premium tax. I would like to thank the brokers involved for supplying the fabulous case studies, and also those companies who supported the program commercially to allow this to happen. Their input helps demonstrate that our sector is innovating, evolving, and thriving, all underpinning the wider messages about using and the benefits of using insurance brokers. I'm proud to be working with ITN Productions, who produce this exciting and professional program to promote brokers to a wide-reaching audience. It is a first for us, and I hope that members will take advantage of the various news items within it and share or post them on their own websites and social media channels. Our news item promoting the benefits of brokers was filmed with a neutral approach, excluding broker names, to ensure that you can make the most of it. The full program is available on the screens around the hall and on our website. I'm pleased to share with you now highlights of De-Risking the Future.
Hello and welcome to De-Risking the Future, a programme from the British Insurance Brokers Association and ITN Productions. I'm Natasha Kaplinsky. In this special showcase, we look at the vital role of insurance brokers as a trusted advisor at a time when customers' buying habits are changing, as are the risks they face, from environmental risks all the way through to technology risks like cyber, which are all creating unprecedented change in the industry.
Insurance keeps things moving. People know that when bad things happen, their businesses will be compensated, their cars will be replaced, their houses will be rebuilt, and they can get medical treatment. And what we're talking about today in this programme, made in partnership with the British Insurance Brokers Association, is how the industry is transforming itself to work smarter, plus widening access and redefining what insurance is to include a greater number of people in the insured community. By far one of the biggest trends in insurance is how technology is making it quicker, more accurate, more personalised, more responsive and more cost-effective for the consumer, the broker and the insurer. The data processed in a single day by tech firm Cytora would take a human 5 years to read. They use information from a huge range of sources at population scale and apply AI to rank, score and price continuously every insurable risk.
There's a common consensus that the insurance industry is slow, it's cumbersome, it doesn't move very quickly. But our experience of it in the last year is there's a huge appetite to adopt this kind of technology.
With Legal & General's Smart Quote product, customers can get quotes and make claims in double quick time using their mobiles. Instead of 40 questions, people need answer only 5.
We will see all insurers getting to that stage where consumers can buy within minutes on the phone, and actually they can get their claims settled within minutes. Because if we don't, somebody else will be who's not an insurer will. And I think as an industry, we need to make sure we're ahead of the game.
Fintech company Prem Fina provides premium financing and software solutions that help brokers and insurers streamline their work.
Whether it's finding out a person's ID, verifying their address, doing a credit check, issuing a credit agreement, collecting direct debits, the entire process is automated. It took us a couple of years to build that technology platform, but it's state-of-the-art.
With all this data comes cyber attacks. Ashley Page specialise in insurance for cybersecurity, and along with partners Risk Factory, they've developed a website of podcasts, videos, e-learning modules and cyber news.
They understand that education is the silver bullet. Ashley Page have understood this and underpinned everything they do to knowledge transfer. The more you know about what you're up against, the better your defenses can be.
As we all want connectivity 24/7, the successful digital broker now uses InsurTech from companies such as Applied Systems to get real-time information and complete visibility. But they're not doing brokers out of a job.
Technology, I don't believe, will ever replace the broker. I think it just enhances the service they can provide.
Even our homes are getting smarter. Sensors connected to doors can now tell us when they've been left open. SSP supplies systems and software that use this data to help insurers calculate risk.
We have more availability of data, therefore our technology allows you and allows the insurers to understand what you as a consumer is doing and then price the risks.
Digital transformation, but also a change in thinking amongst insurers, has widened access or opened up insurance to those who may have thought it was beyond them or who were hit with high premiums. Let's now take a look at what's being done to help them. Anna Twilley, who runs a cleaning business, is one of many SMEs now using ARAG's online offering.
They have access to a legal services website, which can be a great tool for them to build bespoke legal documents, things like debt recovery letters, employment contracts.
I make a new world.
Children at this nursery need to learn through play and take risks, but they also need to be insured. So a bespoke product, dot-to-dot nursery insurance, was developed by Stanmore Insurance Brokers in partnership with the owner.
What we don't want to do is say to Jenny, no, you can't do that, because that might challenge her in where she actually wants to take her business.
You look at it from an insurer's point of view, they're looking at that thinking, well, the twigs have got sharp pieces and a child could poke their eye out with it, and we're challenging you all the time.
The over 50s often find themselves paying more than standard for travel insurance, but one company not penalising them is Stay Sure. They're sponsoring the European PGA Seniors Golf Tour and aren't treating all older customers as high risk.
The main thing really is about If you're going to do something, you need to do it the right way, and that's everything from relationships with customers all the way through to partners.
Research we conducted recently found that over a quarter of disabled people felt that they've been turned down or charged too much for their insurance simply because of their disability. And at Scope we want this to change, which is why the role of brokers and better access to insurance is so important.
Black boxes in cars which send telematics data to insurers are reducing young people's premiums. But what's not helping them is insurance premium tax, or IPT, so BIBA is in campaigning mode.
Freeze IPT, no more increases, they've gone too far. But not only that, let's help the young drivers, those young drivers who have the biggest premiums of all. Many of them are thinking about these telematics policies where you're 3 times less likely to have an incident. So let's provide a stimulus, an incentive, and let's zero rate IPT for under 25s with a telematics policy.
Another issue, is there too much regulation? BIBA says yes. In the past 5 years, the Financial Conduct Authority has issued 120 new papers affecting the insurance broking industry. That's one a fortnight.
Last autumn we were out doing 15 behind closed doors events all over the UK, 600 members. And what came across loud and clear at every one of those was the sheer weight of regulation.
BIBA now has a new ally in Parliament to investigate.
It's about making sure we've got the real detail so we can ask the FCA and others, why is that regulation needed, or why has it been drafted in this way?
Homes come in all shapes and sizes, but what owners and tenants have in common is they face risks. In the rental market, landlords may not get paid, but one company has come to the rescue with an improved solution.
The UK's largest supplier of tenant referencing and insurance to the private rental sector is Homelet, part of the Barbon Insurance Group. Ahead of tougher legislation, they've launched new products and services.
The ultimate level of service means a landlord would never have to worry about even a late payment of rent. And what's kind of unique to us here is we have everything under one roof.
Flood claims have rocketed, so global firm Sedgwick are working with businesses, insurance companies, brokers, academia and government to study flood resilience.
It's really important as loss adjusters and surveyors that we understand what is damaged in a building in a flood. Now, the materials can be really badly affected by moisture or not affected at all.
As with many industries, insurance broking is all about its people and the relationships they build with clients. A lot of work is being done to keep standards, knowledge and expertise top-notch.
At RSA Group, it's time for a celebration as people who've completed training courses collect their awards. The aim always is to stay ahead of the game.
The competitive marketplace is getting ever more competitive. So when we talk about things like cyber, RSA can offer some really insightful things to help them stand out.
Whilst all this is going on in the insurance industry, at the heart of the issues are the brokers, keeping abreast of the latest thinking, innovations and trends, and working as true partners to their customers.
Thank you for watching this special showcase version of De-Risking the Future. We hope you've enjoyed this programme. All of our reports are available to view in full on the British Insurance Brokers Association website. The details are on the screen now. From me and the rest of the team here, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Wow, what a fantastic piece of work. Nick, do you like that?
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you. Keith, Jason, we like it? Good, good, good. Look, we have a few colleagues of ours from ITN in the auditorium now. Can we please give them a round of applause? Our work with the media, broadcast, print and social, always aims to promote the benefits of using a broker. This promotion often makes reference to our Find a Broker service, which goes from strength to strength. In 2017, just over 500,000 customers seeking insurance were directed to BIBA member brokers via the Find a Broker service. 500,000 customers, ladies and gentlemen. These customers were signposted to the service via a wide range of sources, from gov.uk, various charities, and even the FCA. We already have a joint signposting agreement with the ABI and government on age. If a person is no quoted on motor or travel insurance due to their age, the insurer or broker agrees to signpost them to someone who can help them. We've worked with the Ministry of Defence on a signposting solution for our armed forces. And we're working with the FCA on assisting those customers with cancer conditions to get travel insurance. We believe that broadening the signposting solution into other areas is a win-win for customers, brokers, insurers, and the market's collective reputation. Whilst talking about the market's collective reputation, one subject that has been eroding our collective reputation with consumers is dual pricing, the sometimes stark difference between new business and renewal prices. We've therefore worked in close collaboration with colleagues at the ABI. We have committed to a set of new guiding principles and action points of general insurance pricing, which I would commend to all firms who are setting consumer premiums. Next Tuesday, the 22nd, marks the first anniversary of the appalling terrorist attack at Manchester Arena, where 22 innocent people lost their lives at an Ariana Grande concert. The world looked on in admiration at the way the people of Manchester responded to the tragedy. The image of the crowd in St Anne's Square spontaneously ending the nationwide minute silence with a rendition of the Oasis song, "Don't Look Back in Anger," will live long in the memory of those who saw it. Manchester, we salute you. The changing nature of terrorism and the gaps appearing in traditional covers is a subject picked up in our 2018 BIBA Member Manifesto and features in the Fringe programme. Now, before finishing, some words of thanks. BIBA is a membership body, and any membership body is only as good as the quality and quantity of engagement it has with its members. Member engagement with BIBA, which is, after all, a not-for-profit organisation, is a little like unpaid volunteering. So we, as your trade association, are very grateful to those members who give their time and energy to the broker's cause. To our board members, advisory board members, regional committee members, technical and other working groups, and those that give us their time at our annual autumn tour of the regions, a very big thank you from me and my BIBA team. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the conference.